Hi everyone, and welcome to Blender 2.8 basic tutorial series. In this episode, we will discuss all about navigating Blender. This seems intimidating at first, but it is very simple actually. So let's start with this 3D viewport. The very first thing to know about how to select things. Simply left click on any object to select and left click at the empty space to deselect. You can also press A to select all the objects in the viewport and Alt A to deselect them. The next thing you are going to learn is the basics of navigations. How to rotate, how to move and scale the object in the viewport. We will also look around the zoom and pan options of the objects in the viewport. Now, to do that, all we need are these buttons at the right above corner. Let's say we have to rotate around a cube with this very handy gizmo. To know how it responds by pressing each axis, you will notice it says some orthographic view. Let's say it says top orthographic, right orthographic, bottom, and the left orthographic view. We can see all the orthographic views by pressing each axis. However, if you click and drag the same gizmo, you will find it is flexibly rotating around the 3D object. You can also achieve the same amount of effect by pressing the middle mouse button and dragging into empty space. Now, have you noticed your view is pivoting around a center or a origin of a grid? This also happens where a cube is at the moment. However, if I have to look at this position, or one of you want to work on this particular area, all you have to do is to click this hand icon and drag to the interested part. You will certainly notice now that the pivot or the center have been completely changed. For the hotkey users, simply press Shift plus middle mouse button to achieve the same effect. Now, if I have to go to the same position previously or once directly zooming into the object, then we will choose an option called frame selected, which is provided into the view panel. This option will provide you the immense zooming of the object, which is very helpful and handy while working on any project. The hotkey users can simply press the delete key from the numpad to achieve the same effect. Now, to zoom the object in and out, you can click this magnifying glass and dragging up and down. This can also be done by scrolling the middle mouse button or by pressing plus and minus keys from the numpad. Now, this is the camera icon. This will bring the object into the eye of the camera. This is actually very helpful setting up several camera angles and rendering an object or previewing any shot. We can simply use a shortcut key to switch between camera mode and perspective mode by simply pressing 0 on your numpad. The fourth button is called Grid. This will help you switching between the perspective view and the orthographic view. I have settled a scene to make things more clear to you. Well, the difference between orthographic view and perspective view. The perspective mode is the realistic view of your 3D object, which tells you how far objects are with you and how it displays with the other objects. Now, the further away something is, the smaller it gets in size. It behaves just as similar as our own human views. Orthographic views. However, orthographic mode is completely opposite. It ignores all of that and flattens the world so that no perspective is seen. Everywhere, everything is angled perfectly. This is an unrealistic view, but helps with the accuracy in making a 3D model, especially in relation to parametric design or a concept engineering design on a paper. Furthermore, when you start working, you will experience everything yourself. In the next video, we will talk about different windows and how to navigate them. So stay tuned and subscribe the channel with the bell icon pressed. Till then, take good care of yourself. This is your host, Saud Siddiqui, signing out.